What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Diddy video, and it looks like the prosecutors are saying that he is going to get a substantial prison sentence. So let's get into this article by the Associated Press. Prosecutors said they now expect music mogul Sean Diddy Combs could face a prison sentence substantially higher than the 4 to 5 years they once thought he was likely to face after his conviction on 2 prostitution-related charges. They made the observation late Thursday in a Manhattan federal court written submission in which they also opposed Combs' request this week to be released on $50 million bail while he awaits an October 3rd sentencing. In early July, Combs, 55, was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking charges carrying potential life prison terms, but was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution for arranging for girlfriends and male workers to travel to engage in encounters that he filmed. Each prostitution-related charge carries a potential maximum 10 years in prison. Prosecutors said after the verdict that they thought federal sentencing guidelines meant to provide wide disparities in sentencings for the same crimes would likely call for a prison term of 4 to 5 years, but they said Thursday they believe the guideline range will be substantially higher, raising the risk Combs will flee. Judge Aaron Submaranian will have wide latitude in determining a sentence and can choose to ignore the guidelines, which are not mandatory. Combs' lawyers have said they believe the guidelines, if properly calculated, will call for 21 to 27 months in prison. On the day of the verdict, prosecutors won a bail fight after defense lawyer Mark Agnifilo argued Combs should be freed immediately on bail. Submaranian denied the defense request, saying Combs had not met the burden of showing by clear and convincing evidence a lack of danger to any person or the community, but he said Agnifilo could renew the request. In doing so Tuesday, Agnifilo cited other cases he said were comparable to Combs' conviction in which defendants were granted bail, and he cited severe conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where Combs has been held since his September arrest at a New York hotel. He also said Combs was being treated unfairly by engaging in a swingers lifestyle in which he and his girlfriend sometimes invited male workers to join them in multi-day marathon performances. Prosecutors said in their filing Thursday that Combs' conviction on the prostitution-related counts carried a mandatory requirement that he remain in jail prior to sentencing, unless he could prove exceptional circumstances, which they said he cannot. They said he should also remain in prison as a danger to the community, a claim that Agnifilo disputed in his papers. Sean Combs will not be violent to anyone. As we said in court, this jury gave him his life back, and he will not squander his second chance at life, nor would he do anything to further jeopardize his 7 children not having a father and 4 of his children not having a parent at all, Agnifilo wrote earlier this week. Prosecutors also said conditions at the federal lockup had improved considerably before Combs was arrested. A federal judge in January 2024 had blasted conditions at the jail, including its extensive lockdowns and inadequate medical care. Prosecutors said cases cited by Agnifilo in which other defendants received bail were not comparable to the crimes Combs was convicted of carrying out, particularly because of his propensity for violence. The defendant's extensive history of violence and his continued attempt to minimize his recent violent conduct demonstrates his dangerousness and that he is not amenable to supervision, they wrote. The defendant utterly fails to establish by clear and convincing evidence as required that he does not pose a danger to the community. Well, it looks like Diddy won't be coming home anytime soon. Let me know how many years y'all think he's going to get in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like.